Hi everyone, Ravi this side. Welcome to Engineering Adda. So in the previous video, we discussed how we can consume the POST API and how we can send the data from the form to the backend and how it is saved into the backend database. In this video, we are going to create the get by ID API in the backend. So let's get started for that. So let me go to the IntelliJ and this is our backend application. So first of all, let me go to the repository. Okay, we are good. Now go to the service, product service interface, and here let me try to create one method. So let me try to create it. So let's say the method name is get product by ID, get product by ID. Okay, and here we are passing the ID of the particular product. Okay, so ID is of integer type. So let's say int ID. Now we need to implement this method inside the implementation class. So go inside it. Now here it will give us the option to implement it. Okay, it is not giving. So what you can do, copy this, go down, paste it here, and go to the product service interface, copy this, come here to the implementation class and paste it. Here we are passing the product ID. Okay, and we are calling the method from the product repository, which is a JPA provided method, and the method name is find by ID. Okay, okay. So we are passing this ID. Based upon this ID, we are using this find by ID method, which is retrieving the data from the database based upon the ID. Okay, and then returning it. So we are good now. Now let me go to the controller and create the API for it. So we are going to pass this ID in the form of path variable. Okay, so let me try to copy this whole thing, come down and paste it here. And let's say find, and then we are passing the ID as a path variable. Let me try to change the name. Okay, so get product by ID, something like that. And here we are passing the ID in the form of path variable. Okay, and we need to call the method that we have created inside the product service interface, which is find product by ID or something like that. Get product by ID, and we need to pass the ID which is coming from the path variable, and the return type of this method is product. Just save it. Now let me try to run this application and then try to hit this endpoint to see how it is working. So for that, let me try to open the Postman here. Okay. So what will be our URL to hit this API? So our base URL is API products, and then for the corresponding method, we have the corresponding APIs. So for find by ID, we have find and then we are passing the ID. Okay. So just wait for the Postman to be up. Yeah. And let me go to one of the API here. So let me try to create our API here. Okay, this is the base URL and then find, and then we need to pass the ID. So let's say we are finding the product with the ID 1. Okay, and just send this API. So you can see we are able to retrieve the data. Okay, similarly, if you want to hit the find all API, you can hit it and you can see all those data. So our first product is mobile. That is what we were getting when we are hitting this find by ID API. So just hit it. You can see, right? So our API is working fine. In the next video, we'll try to create the update by ID API, and then we'll try to create the front end for that. And then we'll see how we can consume both of the APIs. So this is about the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe the channel for more such content. Thanks.